support this amazing event here in Whitley Bay. My name is Josh Duffee, and I'm from Davenport, Iowa, from Memphis Five's hometown, and it's an honor again to be here at Mike Durham's International Classic Jazz Party. So I met Mike back in the 1990s when they were coming to the Fix Jazz Festival in Davenport, and so it's always meaningful to me to come here to Whitley Bay and do this festival every year because it's like family reunions every year and getting to play this incredible music. So again, thank you for the support of this festival. There's none other like it in the world, so that's why I absolutely am honored to be here every year. So thank you so much. So this set is dedicated to music of Phil Napoleon, but we will not be doing any of the original Memphis Five music. That's going to be hopefully for another year. So this is going to be music that he played and recorded with other groups. But I thought I'd just give you that little bit of background on Phil Napoleon, because that's again why I love this audience, is I can talk like this and you all really do enjoy it. I haven't had a bad comment yet or a bad email, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, but this is about Phil Napoleon, and this is from the Syncopated Times. So if you're looking for a good publication to subscribe to, you can get an online one that's in the States, all about traditional jazz and the music that we really love. So he was born Filippo Napoli in Boston, Massachusetts on September 2nd, 1901. Napoleon took up the trumpet early and first played in public when he was just 5 years old. He grew up around music, as did his brothers George and Joe, who were both saxophonists, guitarist brother Matthew, and drummer Ted. George Napoleon was a member of the Vincent Lopez Orchestra during the 23-27 before becoming a studio musician, while Ted appeared on 3 sessions with Phil from 1928 to 1931. In addition, the trumpeter was the uncle of the famous pianist Teddy and Marty Napoleon, who emerged in the 1940s and 50s, and some of you actually had met Marty Napoleon when you were in New York. Jonathan is one of those, so got to meet him. When Phil Napoleon was 12, he ran away from home, making it all the way to New Orleans, where he enjoyed the music before being caught. While he reportedly recorded a long-lost cylinder or two in 1916 when he was 15 as a classical cornetist, jazz interested him much more. He was inspired by both the music and the name of the original Dixieland Jazz Band and W.C. Handy's Memphis Blues. In late 1917, he formed the first version of the original Memphis Five. The 19-year-old Napoleon made his recording debut in July of 21 with Lannon's Southern Serenaders, cutting Memphis Blues and the St. Louis Blues with a sextet that included Jimmy Durante on piano. Before the year was over, he recorded other titles with Lannon's Southern Serenaders, including popular versions of Shake It and Break It and Aunt Hagar's Children's Blues, with similar groups under the names of Ladd's Black Aces and Bailey's Lucky Seven. This was before Louis Armstrong, King Oliver, King Keppard, Bix, Red Nichols, or even Paul Marias of the New Orleans Rhythm Kings had made their first recordings. Other trumpeters on record in 1921, with the exception of Nick LaRocca of the ODJB, tended to use staccato phrasing, indulged in novelty effects, and acted like they were getting hot by playing repetitive double-time runs. Napoleon's legato phrasing, melodic styles, solid but not dominant lead, and brief solo breaks were way ahead of Johnny Dunn, Isham Jones's Louis Penico, and Paul Whiteman's Henry Bussey. Years later, it was said that Louis Armstrong introduced swing to New York through his relaxed phrasing when he joined the Fletcher Henderson Orchestra in 24. But Napoleon in 1922, when his recording activities really accelerated, was there first. He was not a virtuoso like Armstrong, did not have as memorable a sound as Bix, or hit blazing high notes, but Napoleon uplifted melodies with his phrasing, being skilled at placing notes in the best possible spots, and was a tasteful and subtle improviser. His warm sound helped to popularize jazz as both dance music and as the soundtrack of parties. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take you on an adventure of Phil Napoleon's music with his orchestra, with a group that he led called the Hot Airmen, which they only recorded a few sides, as well as the Emperors, which is a small group. And so we're going to start with the small group and expand the band as we go along here today. So I'm going to introduce these fine musicians and introduce them then as they come up as well. On the stage here, he also contributed arrangements to this particular set because he loves Phil Napoleon as well. At the piano, we have the incredible David Boeddinghaus. On alto saxophone and clarinet, you're going to be hearing him do a lot of notes there, the Jimmy Dorsey parts as well. A good workout for him. We have Lorenzo Baldasso. It's been an honor being his friend for over 20 years. We met in the States, and Mike Durham, again, was a big part of that as well. And so here we are, sharing a room all these years later at Whitley Bay, have a great time with it. My good friend Andy Schumm on cornet. And getting to play some of these Tommy Dorsey riffs, he said he's been having a great time doing that, so he's going to get another chance at it here. So we had a wonderful rehearsal this morning. We have Alistair Allan on trombone. Back on guitar and banjo for this, just chunking away and just doing an incredible job. We have Félix Hunot. And last but not least, I thought this would be a great way to get you all hyped up for the next performance we have, because you know what's coming. On string bass and tuba, Malcolm Sked. So the first song actually comes from Andrew Oliver. A big thank you for him for contributing this from the Hot Airman set here. May 23rd, 1929. This is one that had Phil Napoleon on trumpet and Carl Loeffler on trombone, Pete Pomiglio on clarinet, Chauncey Gray piano, Ward Lay string bass, and of course Stan King on drums. This one is entitled Got a Feelin' for You. One, two, three. There we are. So the next one we're going to do is from the same session, just the flip side of the record there, again, May 23rd of 1929. And this one is entitled Low Down Rhythm. So I'm not going to do as much talking because I already did that, so you're going to just hear a bunch of music. So I know the guys will love me for that, their chops. So here we go, Low Down Rhythm. two, a one, two, three, four. There we are. Oh, so much fun playing these. So I got to hear them a lot at home and on the recordings flying over here, which that was a very interesting flight I had from Chicago to London. But I've been here in your wonderful country for the last 6 days, being in London and in Liverpool as well. So and now I'm here in Whitley Bay, and this is the pinnacle for me. So love it. And as I tell my friends even back home, it's like this is the festival I always look forward to. Then once I get back home, I always look forward to my gigs, but this is the peak for me. This is nothing tops this throughout the year. So I just always look forward to it and count the days down on my calendar at home. So it's exciting. I'm getting to hear all this music. I don't want to miss a beat of it. So it's just so exciting. So the next one, this next one is one that is a Phil Napoleon composition. But it's recorded by the Cotton Pickers, which was a great recording band for Brunswick back in the day, and usually consisted of 7 or 8 musicians, just a studio band. And so when I was hearing the songs and thinking of this, David had this one as well, and he's like, hey, I have that one. I would love to play it. And so we're going to go ahead and do that for you now. This is entitled No Parking. Kind of good for the Village Hotel, no parking. One, two, three, four. No parking. So exciting, so fun to play, as I said. I'll probably be saying that a lot this weekend, so I'm on repeat mode with that. So, but it's, again, lovely to be here, and I've gotten to see so many of my friends again and catch up on a year's time that's gone by here. Things are still, people ask me about the Bix house back in Davenport, because I've been very staunch about that. I can happily say that our current mayor will be out of office in 1 week, so hooray! So we're moving in the right direction to save the house, so it's going to be great. So keep posted on the Bix Museum website if you haven't been on that yet, or the Bix Jazz Society. So, but I'm very honored to come from Davenport, Iowa, a nice small river town there, great community, but we're keeping Bix's legacy going. We'll be celebrating 55 years of the Bix Jazz Festival this summer, so coming up in 2026. So it's a nice long-running festival. So now we're going to go to Napoleon's Emperors. We've had some fun with the other bands, but now we're into the Emperors Library here. And this is one that was actually composed by all the musicians in the studio the day that they recorded it. It was written the day of. And they thought of the arrangement, they thought of everything, solos were improvised on the spot, and so it was like, oh, so it has new meaning when playing this song and thinking about that. It's very similar to how Davenport Blues was done with Big Spiderbeck, how they just played it in the studio. Tommy Dorsey helped them come up with the title of it, and that's how it happened. And so this piece is very similar to that, but with Phil Napoleon. So this is entitled, You Can't Cheat a Cheater. All right, I'd like to bring Emma Fisk up, who's going to join us on violin for the next song here. And this one was recorded by Napoleon's Emperors, but on the record label it says Joe Venuti and his orchestra. And so I don't think Emma could ever do anything close to what Joe Venuti would do for jokes. So that'd be funny to find out someday, though. So, or what? Yeah. So this is one from 1929, and it's another version that David Boeddinghaus donated for this set here, because again he loves Phil Napoleon, and Banu Gibson is here from New Orleans, who he works very closely with, great vocalist. So at some point, visit with her because she actually knew Phil Napoleon. And so she has some stories to tell. So if you'd like to know more about Phil Napoleon, just visit with her. And I still have to visit with her as well. So it was pretty neat to find that out. So this next one from 1929 is entitled Gettin' Hot. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Emma. Yeah, she's going to come back at the end of the set here for another song with the big band at that portion. So, but now the hand for Emma Fisk. So the next song we're going to do, before we bring the big band up, we're going to do one more small group song. And this is one because Phil's career spanned all the way into the 1980s. He passed away, I think it was around 1980 to 1990. So he was still playing in Miami, and his club was called Napoleon's Retreat. And he still had a jazz club operating in Miami and still playing all the way up until he passed away. But during his career, he had a lot of bands and groups he was performing with. So this next one is from the very early 40s, and it featured a vocalist named Betty Thornton. And she was known for singing adult party records back in the day. So how he got this gig, I have no clue. But what's neat about this is that one of the musicians on this is Chauncey Morehouse, who today we're celebrating the 45th anniversary of his passing. So I asked Nicolle Rochelle if she could come up and sing one of these songs. And so she said yes, and the title of the album is actually called Songs They Don't Sing in School. So in the early 40s. So please welcome Nicolle Rochelle to the stage. So we're going to give you the nice small group version. The title of the song is Mama's Well Has Done Gone Dry.
Oh, wow. I started.
Okay. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
In my house, about 4:30, there was a record on the second floor. And Napoleon Brown, who'd been running around, had to beat his front door down. Heard him yelling, "Wake up, man! You locked me out, why don't you let me in?" And no woman's voice replied, "I mean for you to stay outside. Go and find another place to draw your water, 'cause mama's well is done gone dry. You ain't treated me the way a real man ought. You just don't seem to satisfy. Standing there in judgment day and knock and knock. But throw away the key and just to change my life. Oh, go and find another place to draw your water, 'cause mama's well has done gone dry. Keep moving, mama's well has done gone dry. Go and find another place to draw your water, 'cause mama's well has done gone dry. You ain't treated me the way a real man ought. You just don't seem to satisfy. Ain't no use to hang around and signify, 'cause I wash you out and hang you up to dry. Go and find another place to draw your water, 'cause mama's well has done gone dry. Keep moving, mama's well has done gone dry.
Nicolle Rochelle on vocals. All right, I'm going to invite all the members up for the 10-piece now. So we come to that portion, so hopefully they haven't left yet. So while they're coming up, I'll start introducing the next song here, so we just keep things moving along. But first, we have Lewis Taylor on trumpet, who will be joining us. We have Lars Frank on tenor sax and clarinet. And Richard Exall, who will be on alto sax, clarinet, and baritone saxophone. So the next few sides come from the Edison label, because Phil Napoleon and his orchestra were recording for Edison. And so these are not your normal 3-minute songs, they're about 4 minutes, sometimes 4 minutes and 10 seconds, so it's a little bit longer arrangement. So we have more pages of music up here that are with these songs. But these are, I thank Vince Giordano for the stock arrangements. I've had the pleasure of being able to sit in with this group at Birdland a few times this year and sub with them. And fly from Davenport, stay with him in New York, and then fly back to Davenport. So it's a great time getting to sight read all that music. And so I told him about the Phil Napoleon set. He goes, "Oh, I think I've got some stock arrangements." So I could take those and then doctor them to sound exactly like the Phil Napoleon orchestra. And so that's what you're going to be hearing is the actual Phil Napoleon orchestra recordings that they did for Edison, which they're a lot of fun. There's not too many like wild solos with it. as the description had said in the beginning, it's kind of like a novelty with this group. So the first one that we have is from 1927, March 22nd, and it's entitled Rubber Heels, A Bouncing Rhythm.
I thought I got everything.
Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the next song we have is a perfect song for Halloween for today. When I saw the date and I saw the song, I'm like, oh, this is going to be perfect for this. It's called The Cat, a spooky novelty. And so I'm like, oh, this will be fun. So there's some sound effects I get to do, as well as a cat sound effect, meowing. So that's gonna put that on my resume for things to add to duck call and everything else I've been doing. So, but I think my cats, I have 3 cats at home, so I know it sounds weird, but I was actually listening to them meow at the cats outside, so I got a good idea of how to do that. So, and I did, it's funny, because I was in your Sainsbury's here, and they actually had their cat treats. I've never bought cat treats for my cats before, so I took them home. They're called Dreamies. And I was like, what is this? And then I saw one that's called Bonkers. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So ours are called Temptations. The same exact thing for cats. So I know it's too much cat stuff, but I love cats. They're a lot of fun. So all right. So this one again from 1927, The Cat. Okay, ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have two more songs for you in this set, but again, how's it sounded to everybody this afternoon so far? Good. We're having so much fun playing this music, and we had a great rehearsal this morning with it, and we're excited to play it. So this next one comes from the pen of Michael McQuaid, who lent us this arrangement to play, and it's one that I've loved for many, many years, so it's a dream getting to play this with musicians on stage and bring it to life. This is the Phil Napoleon version of 5 Pennies.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You're probably wondering what happened. So for you record collectors, that is a legitimate take of Phil Napoleon you can find on YouTube of the band making a mistake. They sound exactly like that. So I voted, we had a band vote this morning because we played the whole chart, like, should we do that for the first take? They said, oh, we gotta do it. This crowd will love it, so I hope you did. So now what we're gonna do is finish out the song the way it was actually released. That was a rejected take that you heard. So here we are with the actual finished version of 5 Pennies.
1, 3, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right, we have time for one more song. We're going to bring Emma back up to the stage to join us for this last one here. And again, thank you so much for supporting this great event, and hope you all have a wonderful and fun weekend of music here. So I'm excited for all the music yet to come. So only the first day. So, but take in every moment of it, because it always goes so fast of years. We're having such a great time. So, but can you all give a nice round of applause for all these fantastic musicians on stage? Very honored to share the stage with them, and we're going to close our program with a blues stomp recorded by Phil Napoleon's orchestra entitled Go, Joe, Go.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Afternoon, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. The Phil Napoleon Orchestra.